So we're live. Oh man, this always makes me nervous for some reason whenever I click the live button. Like whenever I'm thinking about clicking the live button, for some reason makes me nervous. But once I get started, I guess it's not that bad. I just know whenever I'm filming stuff that I'm always having to redo stuff, so I guess that's why it makes me nervous. But got the stickers in. I think they turned out really good. I mean, it's the logo. I can start posting them on stuff, things like that. I do plan on bringing them with me to GIE. The only thing that kind of sucks, what's up, man? The only thing that kind of sucks is I'm kind of cheap, and so I didn't have them cut them out. So they come on a sheet like this, and they all have to be cut down to this. So it's gonna take a little time. So just know that if you get a Fall River sticker, it was cut out with love, you know, by these two hands. But I am excited about them still. I wish I had spent the little bit of extra money to go ahead and get them cut out instead of having to cut them out myself. But it's not too bad. Once you get into kind of a rhythm, I'm right there with you. Yeah, you know, it's funny how expensive stickers are. There's a website called Sticker Mule. They're just pretty pricey whenever you get in there and you start getting them like pre-cut and color and all this extra stuff. The price just keeps going up and up. I actually use my local guy, the same guy that made the new shirts, the same guy that made the logo and all that. I used him. The company is called Stihl. They do ship all over, so anybody that wants them can work with this company, and they can golly, they can make anything. They make those like the little tumbler cups and with your logo on it, pins, hand sanitizer, just about anything you could think of. I mean, they even had like USB drives you could have made and have your logo put on it. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited about the stickers though. I need a shout out from a famous Kevin. No, you don't, Lanier. You have a bigger channel than I have now. I need a shout out from you now. It's the other way around, brother. But but yeah, you can see in the background the sticker wall thing I've got going on. I added my sticker to it. I guess that's not too bad to put your own stuff up there, but it's growing slowly. I've had several guys send me some. The lawn man over here, he just sent one the other day. It just showed up in my P.O. box. Had no clue he was sending it. He just sent it, so I got him on there. Bobcat guy, whiz coat, of course my SCAG. Gotta have the SCAG on there. And then the Get to Work, that was that subscription box. I really don't even know if they're still around. I don't know if that company made it. I know I saw a comment. Good morning, KP. How's it going, man? But yeah, if you're at GIE, make sure you hit me up. I'm gonna carry some stickers around with me. I'm gonna give some of those out. That's kind of why I got them, was because I want to give them out to guys there. But I know there's a lot of guys out working right now, and a lot of people probably aren't going to be watching. It looks like we only got like 3 people in here right now. But if you 3 guys have any questions, you know, hit me up. But that's really all I got. Man, we're down to 1. I'm printing labels right now. Check us out, Ben. Rated coolest place to work in Michigan. And taping labels. Fixing to get ready to mow. Yeah, that's the thing. I figure a lot of people are getting ready to mow. And that's the only thing about doing this in the morning. I know a lot of guys are working. It has actually slowed down here. We had like a week where it was getting into the 50s at night. It kind of stunted the Bermuda, so it has started turning brown. We've got trees that are already changing colors. So it really slowed down. I ended up skipping like 5 yards this week, I think, which kind of sucks. I hate having to drive by a yard and then go, oh man, I can't even mow that. So that part kind of sucks, but I've had to do that this week. I've had to, with that, it left me off on Fridays. I know you guys are working, and if y'all need to watch later, that's cool. Let me go back. Have I looked at the new SCAG V-Ride 2? No, I have not looked at that thing yet. I would really like to see it. I don't think my dealer's got it. I've got a pretty good relationship with him, and I think if they had one in stock, he'd probably call me and say, hey, come check this thing out. Think about the SCAG Hurricane Mulch Kit. Okay, what do you think about the SCAG Hurricane Mulch Kit? I've never used it. I don't have any mulch kits on mine. I just run a chute block. You know, that's not a true mulch deck, but it helps with not spraying houses and spraying stuff out into the street and driveways and into flower beds, things like that. So that's just pretty much all I run. Every time I live stream, one person, maybe two. Yeah, I feel you, man. It depends on what time you do it too. I mean, so many guys are out working. I mean, to be honest, this is probably the worst time to get on here and do a live stream. It'd be better if it was afternoon, you know, 5, 6 o'clock. I'm watching while at work. That's awesome. Dwayne, yeah, just don't get caught, man. Yeah, it's slow for me, but I've changed my policy for new customers that are year-round. Not a lot of cuts, but still making money. Yeah, I feel you. I've tried to stay away from the year-round stuff. My goal has always been that I want to try to make enough money in those 9 months that I don't have to work for the 3 months. Because that's about what our winter is here in Arkansas, is we have about 3 months off. We actually started a month early this year, and I'm afraid we're going to end up ending the month early, because usually I go all the way through Thanksgiving, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen this year because we're supposed to get some more cold weather. It's crazy though. We had cold weather, now it's like 90 and humid. I'm in the garage. I turned the fan off because it's really loud and it's freaking hot in here. I don't think you can trust the watch count. Okay. Yeah, now it shows 6 people. I don't know, maybe there's more. It was showing 1, and there was more than one person commenting earlier, so you're probably right. Lawns are going bi-weekly here. Yeah, I've switched a lot of my weeklies over to bi-weeklies because of what the weather's been doing. And, I mean, it sucks. It's less money, but, I mean, I feel like it's the right thing to do. I know there's a lot of companies that just go out there and mow no matter what. Me, personally, I can't drive around on somebody's yard when I'm not really cutting anything. Same here, washing windows and listening. Awesome, man. I thought about getting into window washing. I bought some of the stuff, just like the basic stuff, to try out on my own windows, just to see if I wanted to do it. And that's as far as I got. But it's been a busy year with mowing this year. I've been shocked. The website has definitely helped. Invest in a website, just do it. I mean, I know it's pricey, but just do it. It will change your business, I'm telling you. This is the first year I have had to just straight up turn work down because I just didn't have time for it, which I tried to stay solo again this year. Next year I will probably be hiring a part-time helper and hopefully shift him into full-time as quickly as I can, because I know it's going to be hard to keep part-time help. I mean, I see all you guys that are having trouble keeping full-time help. I can't imagine trying to keep part-time help. Well, second year in business and I'm still learning everything. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm in my third year of business and I'm still learning things. And if you're not always learning things, then you're not going to stay in business. It doesn't matter if you've been in this 2 years or 30 years, you should constantly be learning new things. I mean, our society changes every day. If you don't keep up, you're going to get left behind. I'd like to get a website, but I don't know what all I need for one. You know, if you work with some of these guys, I worked with Ring Lawn Care. He's who, you know, did my website. You know, he walked me through it. I mean, he just told me, you know, here's a list. He had it all written out already. He sent me the list. He says, this is everything I need you to do. This is everything I need you to get prepared and send over to me. So, I mean, he had step-by-step instructions, and I just followed everything he asked for. She got it all sent over to him. Check out the website. It's fallriverlawns.com, and I mean, you can see his work because that's what he's done. And I've actually just updated it. You know, the old logo, the lettering, I know on the hats and the shirts it didn't look like this, but the lettering was orange. So the color scheme of the website was orange because of that lettering. Well, with the new logo, he ended up going with the blue, you know, of the river. So he did the new logo on there, and he changed the color scheme over to like a blue color. So and he's done an awesome job for me. So go check out the website, see what kind of work he can do, and hit him up. There's my Ring Lawn Care plug. Well, that's about all I got. Are your stickers for sale or free? I don't know what I want to do there. I'm afraid it would get too pricey to send a bunch of them out. So my plan right now is I'm not going to send any of them out. It's going to be kind of a GIE exclusive thing. And then I might do some sticker trading after that. Like get you to send me one of your stickers and I'll send you one of mine, kind of thing. But I kind of like stickers, so. So right now, it's just going to be, people got to hit me up at the GIE, and I'll give them stickers. Any new ECHO stuff on your end? Are you doing a review on the auger? Yeah, that's kind of my plan. I just haven't had a chance to really get it out and use it. I tried to use it the other day, and I'm telling you, that dirt was solid. And there was rocks in it. And I had a lot of guys comment on that picture of the auger on Instagram, and a lot of them said, you know, be careful, you hit a rock, that thing's gonna twist on you. And they were right. I mean, that thing will kick you quick. And especially with the auger size I have, which is a 10-inch auger, I mean, that thing will spin you around. It will punch you in the leg. You get it the right height and it'll punch you in the wrong spot. But yeah, there's the auger. I did get it out the other day, did a little bit of work with it. Kind of looks like the rocks really ate up the tip of it pretty quickly. Here in Arkansas we got lots of rocks in our soil, so I'm gonna kind of try in the flower bed. Because that's really what I wanted it for. Is I want to be able to plant shrubs with it and quickly dig a hole instead of having to dig it by hand. But I just kind of went out in my yard, and the land I bought, it's got a lot of rocks. It's really solid. I mean, even whenever it rains, I can drive my truck through the grass. It doesn't leave ruts. Nothing. I mean, it's some solid ground out here. So it didn't really want to eat through that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try it in the flower bed because that's really primarily where I'll be using it, and kind of see how it does in there. Man, y'all got me doing the whole review right here. I'm not supposed to do that. There's supposed to be like a video for it. Where are you going to be at GIE? Man, all over the place. I don't have, you know, a set spot or anything like that. I usually just try to do a bunch of walking around, talking to people, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the demo. Really depends on weather. The last couple years it's rained one of the days, so if it looks like it's gonna rain around that time, whichever dry day, I'll probably go out to the demo area and then the rain day be inside. But man, when it rains there, the freaking inside, you think it's packed regularly. I mean, it is insane in there if it rains. And last year we got rain and even the lights went out. Okay guys, well, you guys went silent, or I'm not getting the things, the comments, so I guess I will get off here because I have ran out of things to talk about. But oh, here we go, they're coming in now. How does the grass flap work on the 36 V-Ride? Want to get one for mine and one for my TT2. It works really good. Now, I worked with grass flap to make mine work with the that pack of grass catch that I have. I wanted to be able to keep that on there and not have to take off the grass flap to be able to use the grass catch. So worked with him to be able to do that. It worked out really good. The only issue I've seen here lately is there's like a L bracket in there, and that just keeps grass from spraying straight up in the air. That little bracket shifted a little bit and it's catching on the flap, or on the grass catch bracket. So I'm gonna have to kind of work on that, move that around. But other than that, you know, it works really good. Now, I always tell people, you got to remember, it doesn't turn your mower into a mulching mower, because your mower is still trying to shift all that grass over to one side. So you end up with the trail. So you do have to kind of go back and spread that out, either with the mower or you have to use a blower and kind of spread that out. So it's really not made for mulching a whole lot of grass and things up on like a regular basis. Now, I do use it for like mulching up leaves, but I just kind of keep going over and keep going over them. But other than that, it works really good, and I feel like the 36 does better mulching leaves than the 52. Do you have any tips or tricks to improve efficiency? You know, for me, I'm all about efficiency and speeding things up, getting as fast as I can. You know, getting things that are going to help me go faster. It's just like me not being able to edge. I'm not good at it. So that's why I use the Edge Pro, because that speeds me up. Buying the right tools to do your maintenance and things like that. The lift that I bought. The impact wrench, things like that. You know, doing those kind of things, to me, that's what speeds you up. That's what makes you more efficient. Message retracted. I need to buy a grass flap and replace my crappy SCAG one. Yeah, dude, Brandon, I'm not a fan of the SCAG one. You know, I still have mine. It's in pieces, like thrown in the corner of the shop, and I'll never use it again, but it is what it is. Do I use mulching blades? Now, not on a regular basis. I use just the regular lift, I don't think they're not the high lifts. They're just the regular lift that SCAG puts on theirs. To me, that gives the best quality of cut compared to a mulching blade on those. To me, it seemed like when I put the gator blades on, I started having like little scragglers, you know, left in the yard. I was having to go back and, you know, knock those down. So I took those off immediately. I will put on some gator blades like during the fall to help me mulch up leaves. Works great for mulching up leaves. But I did buy some high lifts for the 52 and tried them out. And it was just like, to me, it almost strained the mower. You know, it was like there was so much resistance and it was creating so much suction. I felt like it was straining on the mower, so I took them off. I read some forums where some people were like, yeah, I just put one on, or I put two on either, or one on either side and a regular lift in the middle, and that works better. I haven't tried any of that, but it is about time that I'm gonna switch the 36 over to gator blades, and then I'll leave the 52 with regular blades. I talked with you on it and had to modify mine, but it keeps coming apart. Oh, you did the spring, yeah. I did that for a while. I mean, it works, but it's just, I talked to SCAG about it, and they pretty much just said, you know, this is what we have to do because we have to stay within these certain regulations and rules and all that kind of stuff for safety. And that's why it forces you to keep that chute plastic thing, whatever they call that thing. That's why it forces you to keep that on, is because of like safety rules and all that. If you do get grass in beds, what tips do you have to get without blowing out bark? The way I do it is, if I get grass in there, I just take my blower on really, you know, just idle, and I just kind of, I stand back from the bed. I don't get real close to it, and I just start blowing it. And if I need to step forward and get a little closer to get a little more strength, that's kind of how I do it. Just on idle speed, nothing extra. Yeah, the plastic chute is ridiculous. Yeah, I agree. It really is. I don't like it. I know some guys still use it, but for me, taking it off, it seems to throw the grass better and spread it out more without it there. And I'm spending less time going back to spread that grass out. So that's kind of why I do it. I know, you know, people are like, you're gonna hit something with rocks, things like that. But with that foot pedal of the grass flap, I mean, I am constantly using that thing. I'll hold it. You can actually hold it with your foot, and you can hold it at like an angle, just like one of those chutes are. And if I'm like near rocks or things like that, I'll hold that thing halfway, and that way, if I do catch a rock, hopefully that thing will catch it and throw it down into the ground, which is the same principle of that other factory plastic thing. Got to get back to mowing. See you at GIE. Yeah, man. Have a good day mowing. No, my neighbors are home. So my property, I have to give a right-of-way through my driveway because their property is behind me and it's landlocked. So I have to give them a right-of-way to their house. But it's pretty cool. They help me take care of the driveway. He's got a tractor, and he comes down here and helps me take care of the driveway and stuff. So they're pretty cool. I've tried advanced chute systems, straw vac chutes, blockers, and the SCAG one, and by far grass flap is the best. Yeah, I haven't tried any other ones. I kind of like those the little electric ones that you see out there. That's just a switch and it opens and closes and all that. I think it's pretty cool. I just like that kind of technology type stuff, but you know, that's just one more thing to go wrong. Which, I mean, even the grass flap can go wrong. I know people have issues with like the cable stretching and things like that, but there are adjustments on it. Man, we're way off subject. This whole video was supposed to be about stickers. Man, we've talked about everything. Well guys, even though I got the day off from work, I still got to get out there and do a few things. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm excited to see all you guys at the GIE. If you see me walking around, make sure to come hit me up. And hopefully I'll have some of these for everybody. We'll see how quick they go. Turned into a Q&A. Yeah, it does. And that happens, you know. But I like it. I think it's awesome. I like the direct interaction, you know. With the regular videos, you don't have that. But I can sit here and say things over and over again to the camera until I get it right. Here, I gotta say it right the first time. So guys, y'all have a good day. Get back to mowing. And I'll see you next time.